yeah. Welcome to LSB Feasters Radio Channel, where we keep great radio from the past alive. Today we've got something kind of cool. It's a radio montage of top 40 stations from east of the Rockies. So you got all kinds of great radio stations in here like WFIL Philadelphia, WBBF Rochester, WPGC Washington, and of course, 77 WABC in New York. So it just captures an era of what Top 40 sounded like, and we may just throw a few other surprise formats in there for you too. So let's share some great sounds from 1970.
The Guess Who, Simon and Garfunkel, Norman Greenbaum, Marmalade, Tyrone Davis, Ray Stevens, The Moments, Bobby Martin, The Beatles, The Ides of March, Hit Music Radio, WABC. Let it be the Beatle, a Beatle.
WABC.
Some Beatle, I don't know, there's a Beatle or other, but somebody did it, whoever it was. But we got more music power in WABC, and your Danny Show 77 Radio. Ingram laughing and stumbling here. Ingram. Wilson Pickett.
Sugar.
Laughing and shoving. Beautiful. Wilson Pickett right there. Right here on your Danny Ingram Best. Would you believe it's 16 before 5, gang? Grand, then chew.
Not so very long ago, there was
WABC.
Now we're going to chew. Munch it, it's good. Right, you'll love it. See here. Partly cloudy and mild tonight, the mid-60s. Partly cloudy, warm and humid tomorrow, with a chance of showers or thunder showers later in the day. Temperatures in the 80s inland, 70s in the shore. The outlook for Wednesday, considerable cloudiness and a little cooler. Right now it's 84, sunny, WABC degree. Music Radio, 77.
WABC.
Grand playdate.
Playdate. 1967.
The Rascals in a song about a Chinese loan shark who wanted to retire. I've been lonely too long.
Right now, 64 degrees. This is Dewey Hughes, WOL 2020 News.
I'm going back to Indiana. That's where my baby is from. That's where she is.
Jackson 5. Sock and soul. On the Jim Kelsey Show till around what time? Till around 9 o'clock.
By Clarence Carter on Atlantic Records. Available wherever records are sold.
Oh, go ahead, Jerry Bledsoe. Go ahead this morning.
1450 Washington. 1450 WOL.
Losers, weepers. Finders, keeper. Etta James, number 11 on our survey. And now, from Washington, more music on
1450 WOL. Sonny Jim Kelsey.
Another public service from WOL.
I got a question I want to ask the hotline. How come Sonny Jim Kelsey isn't on more often?
WOL Golden Weekend.
That's Peter, Paul, and Mary, my favorite candy bar from BSR. Leaving on a jet plane 1223 from BSR on a Wednesday afternoon as we have a bite of lunch together. I'm eating a bologna and sardine sandwich. Outstanding. From the motion picture After Hours Cowboy, this is Ferranti and T-shirts. For WBSR and the National Safety Council, this is Jerry Reed. In Pensacola at the moment, it's cloudy, 54 degrees. This is Jerry Reed.
Proven number one by both C.E. Hooper and Pulse Incorporated. This is WBSR Pensacola.
Let's go when Julie comes around. The cufflinks from WBSR. 12:33 on a Wednesday afternoon. It's now cloudy, 54 degrees from The Rabbit Show.
I use...
WBSR. Very, 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 very Pensacola.
Cottage cheese, Scotty, break it 402. It's our day, baby. You and me at WCFL. For Coca-Cola, the Sandpiper.
WCFL, Chicago weather.
Partly Cloudy, sunny, and humid today and tomorrow. Chance of thunder showers. Highs near 93. Fair tonight. Chance of a shower. Of course, low near 75. And a chance of maybe no showers at all. You never know. 91 downtown in Marina City. It's 89 in Winnetka. That does a little something for me. Scotty Brink at 407 from WCFL. OG. Of your very own car.
Big Ten WCFL. Solid gold.
Scotty Brink at 408 from Big Ten and last year's gold. Nothing like a taste of mellow gold on a Tuesday afternoon at 411. Scotty Brink and WCFL.
WCFL.
A little bit tighter. And a little bit tighter yet. 413 for Big Ten.
This is Curtis J. Johnson, 2020 News.
Oh, I think I love you. Oh, I think I love you. WDGY.
I do. I think I love you, honey. I know I love you. That's a Plattridge Family featuring David Cassidy on the Johnny Canton Show. 1:49 on a Tuesday. It's the 10th of November, 1907. Oh, how you doing, honey?
For the good times.
That's Ray Price on the Johnny Canton Show. One of the biggies for the good times. Tuesday afternoon, 1:52 is our time from WDGY. On the telephone, I'm talking to Mitch Bevel of St. Paul out there in Fort Parkway. Hi, Mitch. How are you this afternoon? Listen, Mitch, could you turn down your radio just a little bit? Getting a little bit of a feedback there. Listen, Mitch, are you ready to go walking in the woods right now?
Yep.
Okay, let's do that right now. And when you see the bird you want, Mitch, holler shoot, and we'll try to bag the bird for you Thanksgiving Day dinner. Oh, how does that one look? You didn't want that one?
Nope.
Okay. Shoot! Oh.
They got me.
Oh, Mitch, congratulations! You got yourself a bird for Thanksgiving Day, along with a can of cranberry sauce. How about that?
Good.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
It's 1:53.
WDGY.
1:55 in the afternoon. It's a Tuesday. Johnny Canton cooking with all the hits. The most music in the Twin Cities at WDGY. We're right in the middle of a power play. These are the Carpenters.
WEAM. More music now.
First of a couple on WAM, Olivia Newton-John. If not for you, Ron Morgan tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
Jim Stewart. WEAM. Arlington.
3 o'clock at the mighty 1390, where the hits are happening. Smiling faces sometimes. The undisputed truth on WAM is 303 with Jim Stewart. Alexandria's digging on WAM this afternoon. And you can too. The hit line's open now. Give me a call.
WEAM weather.
Sunny and hot today and tomorrow. High both days in the 90s. 90 at National, 87 at Dulles. WAM, Climax Blues Band, and reap what I've sown.
WEAM. More music now.
Oh, she does good work. That's Bobby Martin. Laughing and scratching with Dr. Donald D. Rose at WFIL. If you can't think of anything to be happy for this morning, be thankful you're not an elephant with sinus trouble. You know me, the guy with the low voice and the mentality to match, but don't blame me. I bought a Sears Roebuck haircut and they set back the wrong head.
Hey, Dr. Don Rose. Famous big snakes, WFIL.
Hey, it's 6:31 around the premises, 29 minutes before 7 o'clock. Boss Radio, WFIL. 6:34, DDR, and a good morning with 29 degrees.
WFIL, Boss Radio.
Slipping away. Tuesday morning in Philadelphia with Dr. Donald D. Rose at 6:36. The guy with a varicose brain, the guy that makes a living using his head. People throw baseballs at it. And a fair and mild day today, headed towards a high of 48. Hello tonight, 34. We have this suggestion box around the station, and I sent some suggestions in, and I got a very nice letter from the boss this morning, a very nice memo, and it says, when the time comes, he wants me to act in an advisory capacity. Well, he didn't exactly put it those words. He said, when I want your advice, I'll ask for it. Some days.
Call me Lightning, the son of the Who at WGH. Tidewater temperature is 48 at York High School.
Show ever.
They're really too modest.
WGCH in Old Virginia.
It don't matter to me
me, man. I just can't tear myself away from this place. That's the sound of bread. Help yourself. Cut yourself a slice, man. Scott Christensen with a tidewater temperature of 48.
WGA.
6:50 Letterman time, and I've got the sound of Mr. George Harrison. His latest offering is called My Sweet Lord. Now, behind Mr. Harrison there, those wouldn't be the remainder of the Beatles, would they? Nah, that's not possible, is it? Harrison and My Sweet Lord. 11 o'clock tonight, it's the Tom Scott program. Tom's in quite a bit of trouble on the air, really, actually. I don't know if I should tell you this or not, but lately he's been getting a lot of phone calls. Kids call up and request newscasts, and the management thinks that looks bad. WGH News Time is 6:55.
Temperature 48 degrees under fair skies. Carlton Shreves, WGH News reporting for Kenny Shoes. The current tide water temperature reading at 48 degrees. Carlton Shreves reporting.
WGH Newport News, Norfolk.
Scott Christensen on WGA.
Right on, and I'll be accepting congratulatory telegrams until 11 o'clock tonight.
Dusty Springfield, son of a preacher man. Solid gold rock and roll from Stereo 98.5 WGCL Cleveland.
Solid gold rock and roll.
From Bobby V, that's Devil or Angel. Solid gold from Gene Pitney.
Here's the WGCL Town Crier. The June 1961 class of Shaw High School will hold a 10-year reunion on July 3rd.
Jewelers for the most appreciated Mother's Day
Cleveland's
gift.
weather from WGCL. Overnight, partly cloudy and cool with a low near 40. It's 48 degrees in Cleveland.
Solid gold rock and roll.
Love Made Tonight. Tom Jones at WHB. Let's keep it moving. Love that song. Well, that's all we have time for today. This is Ken Knight saying that if in your day, just if you can find the time, save one little thought for me. Darn short show that was. What did he do, dumb kid?
The best to you from
41 for fun. Watch it.
Yes, lots of entertaining, wholesome cartoon watching for the kids of all ages at 41 Treehouse Lane. Spooner watches it every day. Every weekday afternoon at 2:30, watch 41 for fun.
What kind of food?
What kind of fool do you think I am, anyway, eh? It's Tams at WHB. That's from 1964. This is Ken Knight here.
Small WHB dial 71 for a big hit.
Is that something like Adam and Eve? Or, actually, Adam is from the Greek, which is from the Latin. Or is it from the Latin, which is from the Greek?
This is Ken Max, first in Philadelphia, WIBG, with Mark Driscoll. Does anybody really know what time it is? Chicago at 7:02 with Mark Driscoll on WIBG on a Saturday night. The rap line's open. The Seattle Black Man, now dead, but his music lives on. This is Jimi Hendrix with Purple Haze. Purple Haze, Jimi Hendrix Experience, 7:05 with Mark Driscoll on WIBG. Hit bound for the Magic Lantern. Remember Shame, Shame? Well, there's your new song called One Night Stand. And I'll bet you do too, don't you? Hit bound on WIBG for the Magic Lantern and One Night Stand, 7:08 with Mark Driscoll.
Friends, here's
George Harrison, the third Beatle, on his own and his solo album. We'll play a little thing from John Lennon's solo album later on, and also Paul McCartney's album. Right now, 7:21 with Mark Driscoll. Right on with 10 years after. The Watts LP from the rap line, Canton, New Jersey. I'm so glad you're with us tonight.
The most music, WIBG, WIBG, Philadelphia.
Children behave.
That's the latest weather from Stereo 92.5.
908 at WIFI.
Paul Troy, WIFI News.
WIFI at 9:41. When I Fall in Love. They're the Letterman. Here's Arcade. Sing out the love. Hit Parade 70 from Stereo 92.5 WIFI. 92.5 WIFI Philadelphia.
Cleveland's more music station.
1260 WIXY Radio. Chuck Knapp plays more music. WIXY Cleveland.
Here's a WIXY triple play.
Three together. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, in Cleveland, Ohio, America's Now City. Stop moving. It's exactly 9:01. Give me my play.
You're in the middle of the WIXY triple play.
Oh, what a great night in Cleveland, Ohio. Monday night. Temperature running in the 50s. 9:04 WIXY springtime. Hello to Northern Ohio. This is Chuck Knapp. Got you till 1 o'clock in the morning. Steppenwolf going to rock it to you. It's 9/11 WIXY springtime, and this is the Chuck Knapp Show, and I'm going to untrack and turn on till 1 o'clock tonight.
She's such a beauty, and it's such an ugly. It's 7:30 Gritty, WKBW Buffalo, one of America's two great radio stations, the Jackson Armstrong Show. Now the lovely, vibracious, unusual, interesting...
The holidays are here, and this is Henry Brock from
No.
the staff of WKBW Buffalo.
Oh, Buffalo. That's a bunch of bull. Buffalo, never mind. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to add insult to injury...
WKBW Total News Breakout.
Weather outlook, freezing rain and snow. The temperature is 16. This is Henry Brock.
Nope, this is Dawn. Sound number 2 this week at the KB Top 35. Knocked 3 times. The Young Fashion Corner at AMNA's.
You're listening to KB.
Oh, heed the sound of the good music. Red Eye. Yes, he had 2 of them. Cut himself shaving, and one of them cleared up. Song called Games on KB. New song for you. Show brought to you by A&A's Downtown. At all suburban locations, your Christmas shopping headquarters. Yeah.
You're listening to KB.
Lynn Anderson, ladies and gentlemen, beating about the bush. Little Rose Garden action, written by Joe Soundred. Remember? Bring on the girls. Oh, yes.
Now radio comes alive. You're listening to KB.
They do pretty well with their canes and everything. Rocking and rolling there. Get the feeling, honey. I know you got the feeling. You talk about a union contract.
Now on WKNR Dearborn, the Bob Green Show with most music. Go softly. Go softly. Oh, I'm sorry. Go softly. All right, the Cornerstone on WKNR. Bob Green with you for Monday. Beatles on WKNR. Bob Green for Monday, March 30. Tim Blady, key to word of the day today. Let's go with the Watts 103rd Street Rhythm Band. It's called Loveland. 12:11 WKNR. Much more music time. Bob Green with you. Thank you for coming along. It's Lulu Baby, oh me.
With WKNR News, I'm Al Morgan. With WKNR News, Al Morgan. With Keener Music, Bob Green.
WLS News Bureau. The Lyle Dean Report. Good morning at 9:54. At the lakefront at 76 degrees. From the WLS News Bureau, this is Lyle Dean. WLS Chicago. From the Big 89, Joel Sebastian plays more hit music.
WLS Chicago.
Well, it's a couple of minutes after the hour 10, and boy, it is a brisk day out there. I hope to see you just jauntily walking along the avenue. I've always thought that birds were dumb, friends, but I don't think they're dumb anymore. Now, as I was saying, if birds are so dumb, how do they know exactly when you wax your car? It is 10:05 at WLS with Joel Sebastian. A Fender dealer, pick up a bumper or two. Yeah. Oh, my, I'd love to do a lot of things. Very few I can talk about, but let's go to Loveland and find out.
More music, WLS.
10:10 at WLS with Joel Sebastian. That's the sound of Johnny Rivers in the background. 3 years ago, he was singing the song, and it's still true. I need your loving.
Isn't it great to be bright?
That's sort of a funny way to approach it. 10:16 at WLS, Joel Sebastian, saving the country.
All right, Bobby Womack and Wolverine and Stan Henry Rogers, Kent. I'm 8 feet tall. I weigh 132.5 pounds, very slender. and not really good looking either. But I do play some boss jams. There's no two ways about that. So, you know, what you don't have one way, you kind of compensate for it the other way. Oh, wow. WVON, Cicero, everything is everything.
O.C. Smith. Double mint chewing gum.
Instant karma is going to get you if you don't be careful. John Lennon and the Plastic Ono Band and Instant Karma is going to get you if you're not careful. Can you dig that? In Chicago, 17 Marshall Commando minutes in front of 8 o'clock. A.C. Mortimer, and you can't take it away. WVON Cicero, the next 10 minutes brought to you by the Young Cola, the 7-Up Company in Chicago.
WVON. Big hit. WVON. Giant sound of soul. WMCA. Frankie.
It's him, my idol.
Crocker. Yeah.
And here he is.
Rocky Cranker.
Wow.
8 minutes past 6 in the Apple with Fast Frankie Crocker. Hey, baby, happy midweek on you. Santana Evil Ways at 10 minutes past 6 in the Apple. This is Fast Frankie in the city.
Where the hits happen.
Brand new Dusty Springfield in the top 25. Sit back and groove on it. It's called Silly, Silly Fool. Dusty Springfield, brand new sound in town. Silly, Silly Fool. The hip sound in town. Fast Frankie in the city at 13 past 6.
Where the hits keep happening.
Hit sound in town, the top 25, former hit sound on the Jackson 5, and I want you back at 15 minutes past 6. Weather-wise for New York vicinity, some cloudiness, windy, and quite cold tonight and Thursday with a chance of an occasional snow flurry. But there's one thing you can feel good about every day is a closer day to summer. 38 degrees and cloudy in New York. You know, nothing is quite so upsetting as having your face break out, right? Just when you're planning a very special date. Now, don't call off the date. Call Proper PH to the rescue. WMCA, 20 minutes past 6. You're listening to the one and only
Frankie Crocker.
Yesterday. 66 goal, unforgettable Supremes. You can't hurry enough. During 9:30 at the Meadow Glen Drive-In in Medford. I met a Hollywood star. Boy, was I impressed. She said, "Hi, I'm Ernie Hamilton." And I said, "That's Band of Gold, and that's number 6, and number 5 is coming up as soon as Walter Cronkite here gets done with his thing."
WMEX 1510 Boston.
President Nixon has authorized additional imports of 100,000 barrels of crude oil. It's 72 degrees at WMEX Broadcast House. Al Kennedy with the 6:30 headlines on The Bud Ballou Show.
Why do we have to import crude oil? We got a lot of it in New England. Just drain the Charles River. I didn't really mean that about the Charles River. I'm really sorry. Somebody called and really complained because I'm always picking on the Charles River, and I really mean to. It's our river of soul in Boston, and I promise I won't say any more about pollution in the Charles River. Okay? Promise. Did you hear about this guy who wanted to swim across the Charles River? So first he coated his body with water.
WMEX.
I'm sorry. Listen, you don't want war. You don't want pollution. Not even in the Charles. This is what we're doing tonight. Is we're playing the new album by Dylan through my show and through the Dick Summer Show. Did you hear The Boxer?
Yeah, right. I played that the other night.
Bad, huh?
There's some good stuff on this, though.
And that's not one of them.
I dig Early Morning Rain very, very much. Well, I don't want to prejudice people, towards it.
Right. You're right. I don't want to do that either. But listen for the Mighty Quinn. It's coming up. Now that we've told you our selections, you may vote.
Early Morning Rain.
You may vote for us now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Donovan.
WOR-FM New York.
Steve Clark is sick tonight, huh? Well, I've been telling people that for years. Midnight, how you doing? With the Midnight Mover, ready to roll and take your requests.
WOR-FM
98.7, getting the world in a midnight mood with mostly music till the sun almost shines. This is Jonathan Donovan. No time right now. I always got plenty of time for you. This is the Guess Who, surrounding you with stereo. I got the time. If you got the inclination, it's 12:06.
WOR
that brand new thing hot off the hitbound stack. Chairman of the board, give me just a little more time. Won't you? 1209 on WOR-FM with a boy named Donovan. New York weather, clear and a bit on the cool side tonight, low of 10. Later in the day, sunny and cold, high 35. Midtown, 14 degrees at WOR-FM.
WOR-FM.
1213 on WOR-FM. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Johnny Donovan. I want your back. I want your leg. And I want...
The Jaggers. Oh, that's a Jaggered song, isn't it? Top 20 out of the pop music survey. Oh, isn't there?
WPOP.
In your mind, all around your ears, dripping down to your toes. Let me rearrange your inner molecules, honey. Listen is the name of the song. Oh, that's the sound of Chicago Transit Authority. Chicago Transit Authority. That was the name of the LP. This is Simon and Garfunkel. The next number one song for WPOP, and you keep an ear on this. Former world premiere here. Bridge Over Troubled Waters, the name of the song. Sound number 15, Suite of Pop Music. Serving as Simon and Garfunkel. Oh, Garfunkel. How would you like me, Mrs. Garfunkel, honey? And trying to cash a check. Here, who? Mrs. Who? Nobody's named that. Nobody, not even you, lady. Saves. Coming March the 25th, another WPOP biggie. It'll be Sly the Family Stone. Get out there and see it, honey.
WPOP.
Come on.
Golden.
Here's out of sand pebble. A little sand in your clams. Well, that's the way it goes. 67 gold. We got that love power.
More music. WRKO.
Someday, these boots are gonna stomp you. Oh, I can't wait. It's 8:27 with Dale Dorman and Nancy Sinatra.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Dale Dorman.
WRKO. Boston.
It's 8:30 on a solid gold weekend at the Big 68.
More music. WRKO.
The Big 68, taking care of your headline requests with Bobby Mitchell. He's on today at noon until 6 o'clock and stuff. This is Engelbert Humphrey Day. This is a solid gold weekend. Saturday morning, the Dale Dorman Show, 8:36. WRKO $1,000 flashback time.
It's 20 minutes before 9. This is John Masters, WRKO 2020 News.